Hey friend, grab your coffee, tea, lemon water, whatever you sip when you settle into yourself. Today I want to talk to you about something real, something that shows up in almost every relationship, no matter how healthy or connected you are. A breakdown in communication, or what one feels like anyways. And I want to share a moment between my partner and me that reminded me just how complicated and how beautiful communication can be when two humans with whole histories, whole hearts, and whole triggers try to make something work. So my partner and I had this dinner planned, a family dinner, nothing dramatic, nothing heavy. And when I agreed to go, I did agree to go. But I didn't actually look at the date, which honestly was my first mistake. Because the timing landed smack in the middle of 100 things we needed to finish before our trip, the one he planned to celebrate my 50th birthday. So everything felt stacked, layered, and jam-packed, and quite honestly, a lot, a freaking lot. And here's the thing about me. And if you're here a while, you'll start understanding that I'm a bit of a hermit. I don't hate going out. I just hate getting ready to go out. It's not the same as when I was in my 20s or 30s where I'd be able to get ready like on a dime. Now? Now I grumble. I pout. I drag my feet. I whisper yell, why the hell did I agree to this? To absolutely no one in particular but myself. But once I'm out the door, I'm fine. I'm laughing, talking, enjoying myself, totally normal. It's just the getting ready part that makes me want to just lock the door and hide under the covers. So when I was doing my usual pre-event grumble, nothing new, and my partner gently and calmly said something like, hey, can you just get ready without complaining? I don't ask a lot. He thought that I was talking about his family, and it wasn't that at all. And listen, he had every right to say that. He wasn't rude or attacking. He was just being honest. But the second he said it, I got triggered. Not because of him, but because of old relationships where I wasn't allowed to express how I felt. Even harmless things like just being tired, overwhelmed, or being introverted. And that's the worst part about triggers, right? You know this person isn't the problem. You know that they don't treat you that way. But your nervous system doesn't stop to do a background check. It acts instantly, automatically, like muscle memory born from survival. So I got quiet. Not cold, not mad, just quiet. Which to him feels like I'm shutting down. But for me, it's the opposite. When I get quiet, it's because my internal counsel, my heart, my emotions, and my brain all file into the boardroom like, okay, are we really upset? Or are we just reacting out of an old wound? Is this really about him? Or is this about your past? Are you overloaded? Or did something actually hurt you? And I cannot sort that out while talking. I need silence. I need space. I need that pause so that I don't have a knee-jerk reaction and say something careless, especially if it's not even about him. But while I'm doing that, he's having his own experience. To him, my silence feels completely different. To him, my silence is telling him, you can't express your feelings. You can't tell me your truth. You can't say something bothers you, which is not what I'm trying to do. Not at all. So later, we sat down, not in anger or defensiveness, just two people who love each other trying to understand the glitch in the system. And we said the quiet parts out loud. He said, when you get quiet like that, it makes me feel like I can't speak my mind. I responded, when you react to my grumbling, it instantly takes me back to old relationships where I wasn't allowed to have feelings. And here's the beautiful part. Neither of us said, you shouldn't feel that way. You shouldn't say those things. We both had the right to feel exactly how we felt. We both had the right to say what we needed to say. And even though this is a recurring tension, and trust me, it is, it has improved so much over time. Because before, it would have taken us days to get to this conversation. Now, we talk within minutes. We repair in real time. And that, my love, that is progress. Not perfection, not a flawless relationship, just two humans willing to keep showing up for the same conversation until it becomes easier. Before we move into the reflection, I want to open this space to you. If today's episode stirred something in you, maybe a memory, a frustration, a win, a communication struggle, or even a moment where you recognize yourself, share it. This podcast isn't just my voice. It's our community, our conversation, our shared human experience. So tell me your story in the comments. Tell me where communication gets sticky for you. Tell me where you're growing or unraveling or trying again. Your voice matters here. Your story belongs at this table. So, when people say things like, my partner never listens, we keep having the same argument, this always happens, I want to gently ask, but is there progress? Even small progress? Are the repairs happening sooner? Are you both becoming more self-aware? Are you learning each other's emotional language? Because relationships, especially when you're older, when you've lived and been hurt, are not easy. You don't just date a person. You date their history, their reflexes, their childhood, their wounds. In a good relationship, a healthy one, isn't the one where nothing goes wrong. It's the one where both people leave room for flaws and still choose to learn each other. Where both people improve, even slowly. Where communication is imperfect, but still happening. Where both people say, this moment feels hard, but we're still safe. So if you're in any relationship, partners, siblings, friends, coworkers, and you're navigating tough moments, don't ask yourself, is everything perfect? Rather, is there growth? Because growth, even tiny, stubborn, slow growth, is what love actually looks like. Before we get into the sip of the day, if this episode resonated with you, it would mean so much if you supported the show. Follow or subscribe, share it, drop a comment, or check out our shop. Every little bit helps keeps this cozy corner of the internet brewing. So your sip of the day. Healthy communication isn't just talking. It's understanding the human behind the words. Thanks for sitting with me today and for giving yourself and your people the grace to be human. Until next time.